Peter Burling, helmsman for Emirates Team New Zealand. We've just had a day 11 with the AC-75 out on the inner Waitemata Harbour. Plenty of breeze, some waves. Break it down for us. How was it?
Yeah, it was an awesome day for our program. We've kind of been waiting for these nor'easters. It was probably a bit more easterly today for quite a while to try and get out in a bit more waves, and yeah, it was awesome. We kind of headed out around Tiri and some pretty big swell and seaway, and it definitely looked like a lot tougher day to be on the rib than the boat. It was quite bumpy out there at times, but yeah, really cool to see what these big boats can do in that kind of seaway.
Any moments, because when we never got close enough to see, when it looked in control from where we were, you looked stupidly fast. Did you have any sketchy getting close moments today?
Yeah, well, you never really know how close you are until it goes properly wrong, and we didn't have any of those today, so it was nice enough to get the boat back into one piece. We're obviously cycling through a few new components and had a look at a slightly smaller jib, so it was great to just get through the job list and get it back in the pen and back into the shed.
Yeah, and when it was a 4-hour session on the water today, we saw probably as much as 22 in the puffs and as little as say 13 or 14 in the lulls. Would you concur, something around that?
Yeah, we were seeing over 20 at times, but a lot around that, kind of like 14, 15. We actually probably saw the most breeze we had, back in the harbour on the way back in, which was when we chucked up the J5, and but definitely no averages up around the 20s, but a few puffs.
And sea state, we probably thought the biggest we saw was around the 2 metre mark, 1.8, something like that. Maybe not that big.
Yeah, well, it's quite nice. Obviously in Barcelona, everyone talks about how big the sea state is. So, obviously we do what we can to try and utilise that when we get the opportunities. And it was obviously great to get out, I suppose, today and a little bit ahead of what next week looks like it's going to be even more. So, it's great to check the systems and make sure everything's all good to go for next week. Yeah,
so next week is looking like we're setting up for this easterly flow, northeast flow. It looks like we've got 4 or 5 days where it sits above 20. So that's going to generate a decent sea state out there. The plan is to go out there and use that next week? Yeah,
we're looking forward to going out and checking in the other end of the spectrum. And it's just great to see the boats in that sea state, and obviously it's something that not many of us put a massive amount of effort into for the last America's Cup, but it's obviously something you've got to deal with this time around. So it's exciting new challenge for everyone on the team.
Well, Mr. Burling, thank you for your time. It's spectacular to watch, and we can't wait to see you on Monday.
Awesome.